If you're buying a dash cam in 2026, this is the only guide you need. I found the 8 best dash cams from $100 to $500. Budget commuter, front and rear, real 4K, and full cloud luxury. There's a pick here for you. Links in the description. Let's get into it. Tier 1. Budget dash cams. $100 to $140. Product number 1. ROVE R24K Dual Dash Cam Front and Rear for $129.99. The ROVE is the mainstream entry point. More commuters own this dash cam than any other pick here. Key specs: 4K front and 2K rear, dual STARVIS 2 sensors, 5 GHz Wi-Fi, built-in GPS, 150 degrees wide angle, 128 GB SD card included. Plates actually resolve at night because the STARVIS 2 sensor is genuine, not the upscaled fake 4K most budget cams ship with. Here's what they don't tell you. No voice control. Parking mode requires a separately sold hardwire kit, and the included rear cable is only 20 feet. Best for first-time buyers wanting a proven front and rear with zero setup drama. Not for buyers needing voice control or out-of-box parking. The mass-market budget benchmark. Product number 2. 70mm A810S 4K Dual Dash Cam Front and Rear for $129.98. Same tier, different approach. The 70mm adds something the ROVE can't touch. Key specs: 4K front and rear, STARVIS 2 high dynamic range, built-in GPS, Wi-Fi, AI motion detection, 24/7 parking mode, optional 4G remote view module. HDR is the real differentiator. Glare from oncoming headlights gets crushed instead of blowing out, and AI motion cuts parking mode false positives sharply. The reality check. The 4G module sells separately and needs a data plan. The app user interface is clunky compared to mainstream brands, and the rear bitrate runs lower than spec sheet claims. Best for commuters who park on the street and want remote peek-in. Not for buyers avoiding another subscription. More headroom on the same tier. Tier 2. Mid-range dash cams. $140 to $200. Product number 3. Vantrue N5S 2.7K Front and Interior Dash Cam for $149.97. The N5S does something no Tier 1 cam here can. It sees inside the car. Key specs: 2.7K front at 60 frames per second, 1080p interior, dual STARVIS 2 sensors, high dynamic range with infrared night vision, 5G Wi-Fi, GPS, G-sensor, 24/7 parking mode. The interior camera captures clean infrared footage in a pitch-black garage. Genuinely useful for break-ins or a rideshare dispute. Here's the catch. No rear camera in the box. The infrared LEDs reflect off curved windshields into the front cam, and the 1080p interior drops detail compared to 2.5K cabin cams one tier up. Best for rideshare crossover drivers and anyone worried about break-ins over rear collisions. Not for drivers wanting rear traffic coverage. Cabin coverage the tier above can't touch. Product number 4. VIOFO a 229 Plus dash cam. Front and rear for $189.99. Step into the enthusiast ecosystem. This is the cam serious dash cam forums actually recommend. Key specs: dual STARVIS 2 sensors, 1440p plus 1440p, full high dynamic range, voice control, 5 GHz Wi-Fi, ultra-precise GPS, 2.4-inch LCD, buffered parking mode, up to 512 GB card support. Both channels record equal quality. No tier where rear footage goes soft. Night detail holds in low-light city streets where budget cams smear into mush. The trade-offs. No 4K front on this unit. The rear sensor drops slightly when a third channel is added, and voice control struggles when music is louder than mid-volume. Best for mainstream commuters wanting front and rear evidence quality without stretching for 4K. Not for buyers chasing license plates at distance. The enthusiast sweet spot. Halfway through. If this is saving you from a bad purchase, hit like and drop your car in the comments. I'll reply with my pick for you. Tier 3. Premium dashcams. $250 to $300. Product number 5. VIOFO A229 Pro 4K HDR dashcam for $279.99. Same body, same software as the A229 Plus, with a real 4K sensor where it counts. Key specs. Dual STARVIS 2IMX678 and IMX675. Genuine 4K front and 2K rear. High dynamic range. Voice control. 5 GHz Wi-Fi. GPS. Buffered parking mode with capacitor heat tolerance. Plates resolve from further because the IMX678 is a real 4K sensor, not the upscaled fake 4K budget cams use. The VIOFO app is mature, with settings depth budget brands can't match. What you need to know. No cloud connectivity, the micro SD slot is awkward once mounted, and the rear stays at 2K, which caps rear evidence quality. Best for commuters wanting cleanest front plate evidence without jumping to cloud. Not for buyers needing remote monitoring. Same body, real 4K, the honest step up. Product number 6. Vantrue N5S 4-channel 360 degrees dash cam for $299.99. This one is different. The N5S covers 4 angles from one unit: front, rear, interior, sides. Key specs. 4 channels. STARVIS 2 night vision, 2.7K front and 1080p by 2 and 1440p rear. 24/7 buffered parking mode. True 360-degree coverage. For urban commuters parking busy streets, side window coverage paired with rear-end recording in one unit is genuinely rare. Side swipes, door dings, parking lot approaches, all captured. The downsides. No single channel hits real 4K because bandwidth splits 4 ways. The interior 1080p is grainy at night compared to the N2X, and the cam body is larger than a 2-channel unit. Best for urban drivers prioritizing full coverage over max resolution. Not for highway-first drivers who only care about front plate detail. Nothing else covers more angles in a single unit. Tier 4. Luxury dash cams, $400 to $500. Product number 7. VIOFO, a 329S 3-channel flagship for $469.99. This is the flagship. The A329S 3-channel is what enthusiasts run in their own cars. Key specs. 4K front and 2K cabin fisheye, and 2K rear. All-channel STARVIS 2. Power-saving parking over a week on a battery pack. Wi-Fi 6. Up to 512 GB card support. Every channel records at full quality simultaneously. The third channel doesn't degrade front or rear like cheaper 3-cam setups. The 210-degree cabin fisheye catches both side windows in one lens, effectively giving 4-channel coverage from a 3-channel setup. Here's where it falls short. No cloud connectivity, the micro SD is difficult to remove once flush mounted, and interior and telephoto add-ons can't run simultaneously. Best for commuters wanting flagship image quality and multi-day unattended parking. Not for buyers needing LTE cloud remote monitoring. Best dashcam in this lineup, and it isn't close. Product number 8. BlackVue Elite 9 2-channel 64GB dashcam for $499.99. One cam here lets you live view your parked car from anywhere. Key specs: 4K front and 2K high dynamic range rear. Dual STARVIS 2 sensors. Free hardwire and SD card included. Wi-Fi, GPS, optional LTE module. Sub 1 mA parking up to 1 year. Approximately 1 second impact wake up. Up to 1 TB card support. Plug in the LTE module for real-time remote live view, automatic cloud upload after incidents, and push notifications the moment your parked car is hit. Ultra-low power mode sustains a year of recording on a battery pack. The honest truth: cloud features require the LTE module sold separately, plus a data plan. Cloud stops in ultra-low power mode, and cable connectors are fragile compared to VIOFO. Best for drivers parking at airports, streets, or shared lots for days. Not for those wanting front plate evidence without a subscription. Remote monitoring, nothing else here can match. Alright, the winners. Best value: VIOFO A229 Plus, dual STARVIS 2 with real high dynamic range and voice control that no Tier 1 cam matches. Best for interior coverage: Vantrue N5S, only cam here pairing STARVIS 2 front with 1080p infrared cabin recording standard. Best for long-term parking: BlackVue Elite 9, sub 1 mA draw and 1-year parking recording, no other cam touches. Best premium pick: VIOFO A329S 3-channel, triple STARVIS 2, 210 degrees cabin fisheye, and power-save parking make it the flagship for most commuters. Skip this. Vantrue N5S 4-channel. 4 channels sounds great, but bandwidth splits mean no channel hits real 4K and interior night grain is rough. My personal pick? VIOFO A229 Pro 2-channel. Honest 4K front, proven body, mature app, and no cloud features you won't use. All 8 links are in the description, organized by tier. If this video saved you from a bad purchase, smash subscribe and drop a comment with which cam you're going with. I reply to everyone. See you next time.